Hey, welcome back. New Cyberpunk video. Checking out the gig Concrete Cage Trap, which actually is the gig that takes place in the area where I was meandering around and found the rifle in one of the last Cyberpunk videos I made. Overall, go ahead and say first impressions aren't too great. Finished impressions really aren't too great around the Edgerunner 1.6 update. Content was fine. It's nice to have new stuff. It always is. I feel like they've introduced quite a few new bugs and bugs back into the game. I felt like 1.52 was a really pretty stable update for the game. So, I mean, I'm sure that as things go, they'll hopefully continue to iron the game out and make it better over time. And it's probably for the best. They also announced that this would be the final update. The Edgerunner update will be the final update for last gen consoles, the Xbox One and PS4. So hopefully, moving forward, the game's stability and stuff, as far as continuing updates and the upcoming DLC Phantom Liberty goes, things get more stable and better rounded and just better in general. I do enjoy the game. I feel like, again, this update 1.6 is a little bit of a downgrade. Like, they kind of took 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, sort of thing. It's really cool that you can create outfits. A lot of little silly stuff, though, like sound effects and whatever. I'll try to link the patch notes below, and I'll link the wiki as well, because when I was here before, when I explored this area before they added this mission, um, I didn't know what was going on. I don't dig through files or you know data mine or anything like that. I just found it like exploring Night City, which is a really cool thing to do in the game, to me and to quite a few people, I think, because it's such a dense map, really, and it is a cool place to explore and everything. So it was interesting to me, especially before playing the mission, to wonder, what might wind up being here. And it's a pretty simple gig, so it's sort of a letdown, because the mind wanders and runs and all kinds of crazy creative thoughts and everything, and it's another get the guy out gig, and it takes like 5 minutes or something. It's pretty quick, especially if you're uh, up to date on the game and have played it and stuff. It's a pretty quick gig. But yeah, the update, I've had some glitches and stuff I haven't really seen before. I might make some new videos about those. It's hard to say. Depends on how reaction is to this. But yeah, the new update is out, and there are some cool features like creating outfits, being able to customize your character at a Ripper Dock. Then there's some silly stuff, like they've done some sound effects for certain things, and you can be the cat. If you manage to adopt the cat, you can be the cat Nibbles in photo mode, or you can have the cat Nibbles in photo mode and do poses and stuff. And it's cool and it's kind of quirky, but it's been like, what, 6 to 8 months or so since 1.52 came out, and this is what they've got to show for it. I haven't kept up with it in its entirety, but the last time I'd heard anything about how they had their work structured at CDPR, a big portion of their employees were meant to be working on the DLCs and stuff of the game, and patch 1.6, like 6 to 8 months, I'm not sure on the time, after 1.52, and we got like some noises and a couple of gigs and stuff revolving around the anime. Oh, they made a arcade game in the game where you can do the roach race thing, but they also put that on Android. So I really feel like this update is, to me, the most disappointing thing that I have seen in Cyberpunk so far. I like the new missions and new content and stuff is cool, and it's cool that you can create new outfits and customize your character easier than previously, or without having to create a new character. But so they call it transmog for outfits or whatever. But you just basically create a couple of outfit templates and you can equip them on the fly, sort of like the special outfits were in the game. And I don't know, it's not as stupendous or as grand of an update as I was really hoping for after 6 months. But here's the rifle again. It's got a new name now. I think they mentioned something about that in the wiki page. I had that linked in the other video. I'd found this area naturally, just exploring around, but obviously other people data mined the game and stuff, and I was a little disappointed to learn that I was not the first person to find this area, but I was willing to admit that, and it's in like the pinned comment and stuff on the video before about the mystery rifle. They also made it to where precision rifles, which is what this rifle is, no longer have equipable scopes. You can't put a scope on them anymore, so they're not long range weapons anymore. So that's kind of silly. Also, it requires you to have the perk body, like the perk of that, like the branch of that skill tree, to level 15. So I actually had to play through this mission twice because one character is already max level at level 50, and I could not do anything there. I didn't really want to record this off the PC because playing it and recording on the PC at the same time, I don't get the best quality. So, I mean, I'm only running a 1660 Ti on an old Dell with like DDR3 RAM. So trying to record and run games at the same time get a little janky. It'll crash randomly just recording games from the Xbox. So anyway, to the subject at hand, that's a little silly that they took away, because the before the mod, the rifle that you could no clip into the room and pick up, which I did on PC and is in the video, you could equip like a pistol scope on it for some reason, which is, I guess they were trying out to see if scopes would work and stuff. And the rifle does have new, like the animations are fully finished and everything, but you can't put a scope on it. I don't know, it's odd. They made quite a few odd decisions. Like I was saying, it's been like between 6 and 8 months, and we get like 3 gigs and a couple of weapons, and that's really it. I don't want to spoil anything that's in it because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. I'll spoil this gig specifically just because it completely pads out what I found about the mystery rifle. So the one that I was hoping was like cut content, or that I was the first person to find or whatever, which would have been cool. But yeah, decent update. I feel like they took a couple of steps back with some and made some more glitches and stuff. And again, depending on if this video really goes anywhere, I may do a video talking about that. Might just make a short out of that glitch. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to kind of level people's hopes and, dreams, so to speak. I've not had any issues with any updates they've done so far. They've made sense. But this one it's been a long time coming since this update, and I feel like they actually took a couple of steps backwards. The game's a bit glitchier than it was at 1.52. And, well, let's just hope for better going forward, because they are discontinuing updates and stuff on previous generation consoles. Anyway, on with the rifle. I can't read the name of it from here, so, you know, if you find it in the game, if you decide to play it or whatever, it exists, and it does require body level 15, or when you use it, it's like this. So they're really insinuating that it's an incredibly powerful, heavy recoil rifle that is like a sniper rifle, a precision rifle that you can't put a scope on anymore. So they really did make some odd decisions in this, and I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. But here's the first character that I showed, my backup character or whatever anymore. I've got had a couple gigs left to do because she was at 45. Also, I found this little area which I kind of explore around a bit too long for the video because I just leveled up finishing a gig there. This is interesting. I don't remember having come across this area before. I don't know if it's something to do with the Edgerunners hidden content that they said was in it or what. The show's not out yet. It doesn't come out for another 5 days. Or if this is just something that was in the game. I didn't bother with reading the shard that was on the guy back here at the end of the place. Maybe I flipped through it slow enough to where you can read it here. But yeah, this is interesting, and so I'm getting ready to use the rifle with a character that has body level 15. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit of me snooping through this place because I do really like to explore the city. Me just wondering, is there going to be another gig here now? You know, it's hard to say. But here's how the rifle acts if you actually have body level 15. It basically just changes the recoil to be a lot more manageable. Still can't use a scope though, so I don't know. CDPR finally crushing my hopes and dreams. I've been with them all the way up until now. Anyway, want to say thanks to my patron Swift Logic. If you want to like help with art projects and stuff like that, or check out the art channel and see the sort of stuff I do over there, maybe eventually getting to do some more cosplays or something, check that out. And if you would like, better, higher quality gaming videos, whatever, you could let me know what you would want me to do on Patreon with your money if you sign up. What you would like to see done with it, what you would want to support the channels for, because I'm currently not monetized, don't have enough subs for that, but I am grinding the crap out of this YouTube thing. Anyway, thanks to my patron, and thanks to you for watching, especially if you listen to me ramble for 15 minutes or whatever. And that's pretty much it. Here's hoping that Phantom Liberty and the whatever subsequent updates come after this one are better polished. So if not, I'm gonna have to find a new game to run around in and explore things. Got any suggestions for that? Hit me up in the comments below, and as always, remember to be safe, be good. Hope to catch you in the next one.